this, I made up my mind. At first, I was not going to make a video and I wasn't going to speak on this because I felt like I don't know if I should, you know. But now that I'm back at work and I'm back as me, I guess. And I'm realizing to myself I'm wasting my time. And let me tell you why I say this. I work for the Department of Corrections for the state of Georgia. And I'll say this. I'm thankful to God for the opportunity. I'm thankful for the people I've met along the way, you know, that has made it even harder for me, you know, because it has made me just realize that I don't even want to be a part of whatever they have going on. Now, you see posts and you see stuff everywhere. Social media is everywhere. And you would sit back and you tell yourself, damn, I work for these people. You know, there's what people think about me when they see me, knowing that's not who I am, or I'm not even about that kind of stuff. Now, those who know my past knows I've had a very sketchy, terrible, like weird upbringing. You know, my past has been one I would say that I didn't ask for, I didn't expect would happen to me, but it happened to me. You know, being molested by my dad at a very young age, from the age of 8 to 11, 12, 11, 12, whatever, being misused and abused by someone that's supposed to protect you. My dad, that didn't happen for me. And I told myself that, you know, I grew up and I wanted to be somebody that no one would expect. You know, like someone that could just be there for other people that need it. Because I know what it's like to not, you know, have what you need. And oftentimes people think about the material things and they think about money. And it's nowhere near that when I say that, what you need. Because in life, we all need somebody. And I'm making this video because I'm not going to keep shrinking myself for these people, you know, which I've been doing for so long. You know, my accent is not the same. I don't even sound Dominican. I mean, I sound Dominican when I'm speaking by myself and I'm talking to a Dominican. But the world has made it so uncomfortable for you to be yourself. Everybody have something to say, even if they have nothing to say. But I'm making this video to say, it might sound boring to you, but if you give me time to see where I'm going with this. I'm sitting here on the state clock on a hospital post. And I'm going to make this video on the state's time because I feel like the state needs to hear this. My name is Kerri-Ann Frances Crumbly, and I'm an officer at Jackson. And I'm going to tell y'all this. Everything in life has potential. Everyone in life has potential. Each and every one of us can do better if we want to do better. That's it. I don't want to hear anything. The reason why I said in the beginning of the video about my past is because no one will use it against me. And I'm saying that to you to let you know that I've been through certain things in my life that it could have made me evil, and I did not turn evil. Here. And then I chose this profession, I chose this career because when I was a little girl, I always told myself that I want to be a protector. Even as a child, coming from where I come from my country. Certain things happening in my country that didn't let it happen, okay? Fast forward, we're here. If you know me, you know I struggled through BCOT. I struggled with the gun. I struggled to shoot. That was my thing, was to shooting because I couldn't see myself killing someone. Until the question people keep asking me, what if they killed you, or whatever. So anyway, I persevered, I strived, I did what I had to do, and I got it. Now, in the moment of all this stuff, classes, training myself, whatever it is, physically fit, whatever, to get what I want, I was just caught up on one occasion. Was my first time at the academy. Boom. The instructors, everybody, and I'm saying all this stuff just so you see, like, just people in life, all right? And I cannot talk about too much, but I'm gonna just talk about Department of Corrections because that's where I work at, and I may lose my job for this. I don't know, but a lot of things are fixable. I don't know if y'all really want to fix it. I don't think you guys want to. I think it's just a facade. And I'm the kind of person, when you hired me to do a job, I'm going to do a job. And these days I've become complacent. Hear me out. I'm not a complacent person, I'm not a lazy person. But show me a company, I tell you who you are. The Department of Corrections has gotten so bad to the point where you train people, because anybody can come to get a job, apply for a job. Very few can do the job. Very few are even interested in the job. So when you find people who are literally come in and do the job that you asked them for, that you train them for, and will not do anything illegal or, to make the job more than what it is, you keep them, you hold them, and they're the ones that become your trainers. They're the people that you put to train the new fallen officers that's to come. Now, boom. What everybody's saying cannot be wrong, cannot be lies. This shit is true, and y'all know it's true. Y'all are terrible. Y'all are terrible. And y'all treat people terrible. Y'all do. I don't know what it is that y'all think that y'all have so much power in the world, but y'all shouldn't do that. And what I'm saying to the Department of Corrections is that, fine, people are already doing bad shit, and you can't chase down every dirty cop or every dirty officer or every whatever. You can't. There's no way. I get it. But what you can do is talk to people and tell them that they can do better. And those that you know is doing it, you deal with them accordingly and you stop it. But if you have all this stuff going on, you don't understand how deep this is. This is real people you're dealing with. You're not dealing with clones or robots in a prison. This is someone's kid that a daughter that has to go back into the real world that you would may have encounters with. You don't know. But you treat them so bad, and you want Crumbly to do the same. Crumbly will not do the same. Crumbly's been having a very hard time because Crumbly cannot do the same. I cannot beat people's children just cause. I cannot look at someone hurting and not help them. This is literally who I am. I've been trying to get away from this all my life. When I come to a hospital post, for those that know about hospital posts, and I come by myself or whoever, or whatever inmate I have, and certain things that they say is against policy, but how do you come around somebody and they stink, and you could fix that? That's fixable. Those things are fixable. You have to care to take this job. You cannot be a person who lacks compassion, a person who's not caring, and you want to be a SEAL or you want to be a police officer. That is not it. You should not be hired, because what you're doing is you're coming in a place where people have done things that they're already paying for because they're already locked up, and you, the one being free, You're coming to the place to have certain power over people who are already powerless. And then you think it is okay. And there's something that we say in the, well, I'm sure you guys say too in America. There's no smoke without fire, you know? And you have the CERT teams, the tactical squads, and all these things you'll so-called you'll have. But nothing is better. Nothing has gotten better. I have not seen anything, you know? And people like me who would make great leaders and who I'm already a leader, right? I won't get a position because I won't do certain things for it. Because you know what someone said about me at Jackson? Crumbly is a snitch and we can't do nothing with her. We can't put her on a certain team because she will snitch on us. And that made me just laughed because I saw that I was better than this. You feel me? Why you hire somebody said you want to get stuff done, but you're playing in the faces of others, in the faces of civilians, you know? The prison shit is a mess. You know, people don't understand, you know, as a regular, and I say regular, as a regular police officer, because a lot of you guys are regular. You go out on the street and you harass people's children, and you lock them up for two little things, and you put them in prison to ruin their lives for small little things, the system you call it. And then you never see them again because you're just a regular officer. All officer do is just, maybe you show up to court probably for the hearing, if that happens. But people like me that gotta see these inmates every day and hear their stories every day and see that they really been through some shit, and then you put them up in this place and you want to still do them bad. Prison is not meant to make people worse than how they came. Georgia Department of Corrections, you guys have forgotten that. You guys have forgot your mission statement. To what? I'm not going to say. To protect what? By creating what? We don't do that. You guys do not do that. Your core values are what? You do not do that. You do not practice that. And what I'm saying is that the Department of Corrections has a lot of money, so money is not the issue. The issue is the people and the places that they are being placed. The evildoers. It's a spiritual world. And a lot of evil motherfuckers out here doing evil shit to people. And it's wrong. These offenders cannot go past checkpoint. They don't have access to bring no drugs in here. So whatever it be, drone, whatever we gotta do, we can do it if we really want to do it. And sometimes if you just talk to somebody, they will listen, they might stop. And at the end of the day, what I'm trying to say is, one of my main points is that how can the inmate do good if the one that's supposed to protect them are doing them bad? I'm just saying. And you go around and you see this person fighting with this person, and this youngin bust up this youngin, and black on black crime and white on white crime, whatever. It's just crime every damn way and bloodshed everywhere. That is my world. That is my job. And I'm just trying to figure out why is it still going on. Because it's an easy fix. Call me crazy, but this is an easy fix. Don't need a degree to fix this shit. I don't need to go to school for 25 years to fix this shit. This is a thing that is just a person thing. It's a people thing. It's a world thing. It's a God thing. And it's a devil thing. And it's what side you want to be on thing. You cannot play both sides. No one can. No one can play both sides. And oftentimes a lot of us do that, and I feel like that is one of the reasons why I'm starting to dislike the job. I really am, because not just the job, just mankind and their vibes, because it's not that hard to go to a job and do the job, you know, and do what you need to do the right way. It's not that hard, but you want to make it hard for every single body else. And it's like I would say fix yourself first. This why I said this conversation is just, is so much that goes with this topic, because it's like corrections is just a name, it's the surface, it's the people. How are you doing? What's up with you? Why are you so mean? Why are you why are you making this little power go to your head? You know, to make you feel like you're superior to the point where you're gonna even talk to me a crazy way, or talk to an inmate like he whatever. I could tell, like a couple years ago when I first started corrections, I had to tell a motherfucker, like, I'm not an inmate. Who are you talking to? And even now in 2025, certain captains and certain lieutenants will talk to you like they've lost their damn minds. I'm looking at them like, what is wrong with these people? Who are you? Like, what is it? I've heard lieutenants and captains calling out people out their name and telling them they're gonna do them this and they're gonna do that. I'm sitting there, I was like, why are you doing that? Like, why? What is the need? What is the point of it? And I have nothing against you guys. And I remember I told one of my deputy wardens, like, back, I was like, I don't know what it was, but something had happened. And I was like, I don't care what nobody does in this damn prison, but we got a job to do, you know? And that's the thing I realized that your Department of Corrections don't get. Whoever dirty you'll have here, and there's a lot of them dirty motherfuckers now, they bad, it's a lot. They get them niggas out. Or tell them to do bad, or stop them in their tracks, tell them just change. Like, everywhere you go got dirty people, everywhere you got people that's shady and whatever. But my God, to be somewhere where you know you should not be, bro. Bro, you God has chosen you all to be protectors, and you guys are not. You guys have made this stuff harder for everyone. Where you guys put your families there and your family that, which we all know is a conflict of interest. Let's be real, okay? Come on, some things you need to know does not need to happen. You shouldn't have nobody that's related. I'm talking about blood, close relatives, working damn near the same shift or in the same place. I'm sorry, no. That's a conflict of interest. And if you're a higher up, there's no reason why you should be sleeping with the down. You shouldn't be doing that. Them thing is power trip. You ain't supposed to do stuff like that. Them things is wrong. You feel me? And let me tell you something too. Why they did drugs is so bad. You officers out here are taking these inmates' money, thousands and thousands of their money. They're asking you to do drugs for them. You could simply say no. I have said no to so many inmates. Well, I don't have to anymore because they don't even come to me with no bullshit. They know not to. And then you taking their money and you going and you getting the drugs. You bring the drugs in the prison. When you finish, you shaking them down with the same drugs you get because they piss you off and sell it to another person over there. Y'all is evil and y'all not right. That's why I'm tired of y'all. For real. Because it's wrong. What y'all doing is wrong. And no one is stopping y'all from doing what you're doing. So y'all need to stop yourselves from doing what y'all need to do, what you're doing. Because me, I don't have no kids, okay? I have no kids. When I leave this earth and go, it's only me. That's it. There's no one left after me. You motherfuckers got children out here. And someone gotta curse y'all. That's my inmate. He's sick. So he's sounding crazy if y'all can get a background. But y'all is the one that got kids and grandkids out here. And y'all think y'all got life, and y'all think y'all gonna live forever. Y'all not gonna live forever. Who y'all live in this world for? You understand what I'm saying? Who y'all live in this place for? That's y'all creating that so shitty. With all these people that you're having them do stuff and no accountability, no apologies, no nothing. And the ones who are actually in the freaking penitentiary, paying for their mistakes, you're being brutal. You turn brutal now. Everything is just being done to a highest, to extreme degree, extreme force for no reason. Food has become a thing where you don't want to give people food to eat, even if you have food there and you're not paying for the food. I don't know what kind of people y'all is, but y'all not nice people, for real. All your bad mind, and me, like I'm even me sometimes, like I'm a different kind of person, honestly, and I don't like nonsense. And people think I'm this hype and this aggressive and this person and this bitch. Yes, I am this, but you see me how you want to see me. A very, very nice person. And I say it because I have to these days, because who wants to speak for me? Right? But I don't like mess and I don't like drama and I don't like stuff to be the way it is in the world. And especially in my profession, in the job that I choose, and y'all took a chance on me, right? And I'm doing it and I feel like I wasted my time with the state. Because I feel like it's too much evil going on. When I say evil, I mean like evil doing, malicious intent, the beating up of people, children, making them worse than when they're worse than they're worse than what they are. They're worse than who they were. I'm getting tired from talking now. Trying to make sense out of this shit. These people have gotten worse. From when I first saw them, I would see young people come to prison and they will look okay and they will look sad because it's prison. But some of them don't be on drugs and y'all be giving them drugs and fucking up their life. And that's someone's child. That's why I don't fuck with y'all. That's why I don't fuck with y'all outside of work. That's why I just don't fuck with y'all. Because at the end of the day, we're not the same. I'm not like y'all. I'm not perfect, But I just can't see myself doing somebody wrong just cause I ain't opposed. Like I have a gun on me right now. So because I have a gun, I gotta shoot somebody. That making sense? That's dumb as shit. You only need to chill out. I don't know what to say. I don't know what my tomorrow will bring or what's gonna happen for me. But I know I'm tired of this bullshit in the world. I'm tired. It's all fixable. It's an easy fix. Am I crazy? To not think, I'm seeing it. I'm seeing it. I'll do that shit for free. That's how bad. I'll do it for free. I'll do the whole job. I'll go over every single department of correctional facility and let that shit, I have that shit right in a month. I know I would. I would have that shit right in a month with the meetings I'll be having, the meetings I'll be calling, and who I'll be having sitting at certain tables and let them know that, hey, this is not going to work. This is how we're going to do this, and this is how we're going to do that. This is how we're going to train, this is how we're going to do this. And 2 seconds, that should be fixed. You would have to be on your P's and Q's fucking with me. You would have to. You would have to treat people with respect. I don't care who they are. You would have to fucking with me. And if you think because you are a sergeant or whatever you think you is, and you think you got big guns to just do people thing, you would pay for it. I'll let them arrest you. I'll walk you off in handcuffs. All of y'all. All need to be fired. I'm so sorry. Y'all are bad people. I have never seen such a, and I have been around. I've been to, when I worked at GEO Group. And there's some people that I still love there that I met there that I probably haven't seen, like my girl Jones. I can't wait whenever I see Jones again in the future because I know it's going to be a good day. But some people I've met, and I wouldn't even call the name of what certain people because they are dead to me. And even when I go back there, I was like, okay, well, whatever. But it's the same thing. Everywhere got dirty ass cops and dirty ass people. And some people, they're so comfortable in doing wrong that anyone who tries to do good, they get so mad that they round up. They go get the next couple dozens to join them to come for the one that's trying to do good. Ain't that something though? That's life. And that's why I say I don't know if I could keep doing this. Excuse me. because I know if the opportunity was given, I could stop it. And because I can stop it, and I have no say so right now, I don't think I'm the kind of person that has to wait on anything. I don't think that's who I am. I'm just a person that knows shit, and I know it now. I may act like I'm dumb because sometimes you just have to. But yeah, I just can't do it. I don't know what God has in store for me. I don't know what's going on. I don't have any money. Trust me, I need it. But the Georgia Department of Corrections and all that stuff is tragic. And I want my own prison. I want my own shit. I know it might sound crazy to people, like, how are you going to do this and how are you going to do that? I do want it because I feel like I can make it better. And if you feel you can make something better, you do better. And it's just the point of getting investors and getting people to get on the same, same level as me. Or ask God to let them see what I'm seeing. Because it's really, at this point, it's the money don't even matter no more. I mean, you need the money to do what you have to do. But we don't do it for the money. We cannot do it for the money. We gotta do it for something that's way bigger and deeper. It gotta be something more than just that, That's what I'm thinking to myself. I don't get anxious because I'm scared, or worried. I don't get anxious because of that. I get anxious when I'm uncomfortable. I get overwhelmed when I'm uncomfortable. When I'm not able to be my full self. That's when I get uncomfortable. That's when I get all those things go over me. I'm overwhelmed, I'm exhausted, and whatever. I don't feel like doing it no more. My body shuts down because I'm not doing what I said or what I was called to do. Even now, I feel like for the past few months, I've grown. I was sick, whatever, but it also gave me a lot of time to think about my life and my future and who I am, and all the people that tell me, oh yeah, Miss Crumley, or officer, we love you, whatever. It doesn't matter if you love me. Do you love yourself, though? That's the problem. That's the thing. Because if you loved yourself, you would do the things that you did. Like act the way you act and whatever. And people look at me and they have a thing with me. I don't even feel like I'm the most beautiful person inside out. I don't. I mean, there's people probably better than me. Better than me. But I know I have a heart of gold and I'm pure. And my beauty is unmatched. Because it's different. It's just different. I'm different. I know that once I open my mouth, I'm different. But so is everyone. But then again, we're all the same. And we don't have to live the way that we live. We don't have to be the way that, we are. It's like a waste of time. It's very much like, I feel like we have lost who we are as people. Everyone makes mistakes. Everyone. My dad made a mistake, right? I had to pay for it, but it's a mistake, right? I guess. I made a mistake. I've done things that I'm not proud of. Might not be to the same extent, but I've done things that I'm not proud of. So I try my hardest. Well, not try, actually do it. I don't judge people. Well, but then again, I don't. I just state facts. Tell you what it is, what I think, tell you what it's not. But I don't ridicule people. I don't beat people down. I don't do none of that. If I had in the past, it was okay. I grew up a certain way. But a lot of things I had to unlearn, which, I'm still this person, I'm still whatever, but I'm telling you, it's just all fixable. It's all fixable. And I just don't know if I have any more left in me. Holding a gun doesn't make me feel superior. Wearing a badge doesn't make me feel superior. It doesn't make me feel powerful. It actually makes me feel weak. Because I feel like, okay, well, if I need all this stuff to prove this or to let a inmate chill out, relax, then I'm nothing. If I can't use my voice, the mindset that God gave me to let someone calm down, to get in their rightful mind, then I'm useless. That's just how I feel, though. That's my opinion. That's me. And I'm not saying that there's not people that you do. Of course, there's people that you have to use extreme force for. Of course, there's times where, you're gonna have that one, two, third person that's an asshole that you have to do stuff because that's life. But majority of the people do not deserve what they're getting. That's all I'm saying. Prisons. I can't say too much as far as how I would do my prison because I'm not gonna give y'all my ideas. Fuck no. I'm not stupid. I'm gonna give y'all no ideas on how I would do shit. But I'm just letting y'all know that y'all ain't doing nothing that you're supposed to do. That's where I'm at about this. I just feel like y'all are the reasons why the world is the way it is. But one of the reasons why, sorry. Law enforcement is one of the reasons why, people are so screwed. Because of the chances that weren't given. Yeah. That's all. You could lock somebody up and still give them a chance. Right there in their cell house. Right there. Because it's supposed to be rehab, right? But you give them drugs in there. Crazy world. You said prison is supposed to be rehab, but now you drug them in that damn place. Sad. And you want me to turn the other cheek and act like I didn't see anything. You want to beat him up. And even if he's restrained, you want to beat him up, call him out his name, and tell him that he ain't going to be shit. And then put him in a hole with no mattress or nothing to lay on. Maybe because he probably didn't understand what you said on shipping day. Maybe his mind is not where, maybe he's not right there right now. Because, he just got locked up and being placed in prison. So maybe he didn't hear when you told him to move to the back of the line. Maybe he didn't hear what you said. Maybe he misunderstood what you said. Does that warrant you giving him a knockout in his back of his head, or you try to choke him, or you 5-4 you or knocking his ass down? Come on. That's all I'm saying. I don't get it. I don't get it. I've been trying to get it for a while. I don't get it. Why people are the way they are, and why do they think that they're power? Like, who died and made them boss of this place? And I just can't have anyone bossing me around. I just can't. No, I'm too good of a person to have that happen to me. Way too good to not like spread my wings and say what I have to say. I'm a realist. That's who I am. That's who God made me. I'm the person that God sends last. Yeah, that's why I always get loved last. Same thing, but he still sends me last. Because no one will expect me to be coming. No one's gonna see me coming. And even if they see me coming, I don't sound like what I look like. And my mind goes so deep and so far, you will not expect me to say what you think I'm going to say. You didn't know. You don't expect nothing from me. Nothing is expected from me. Like, it's so much. You can expect anything at this point. If that makes sense, I guess. That's logical. Logical way to say it. Like, I'm just a person that's just, I thrive off me. I don't thrive off pain. I don't like people to be, I don't like pain. I don't crave pain. I don't sit here and rejoice at someone's pain or their sorrow. I don't like it. I have literally cried when certain people tell me certain things, or I see certain people in certain, situations, offenders. I don't even know them. It's sad to look at. It's a sad situation, and that's what I'm saying. It's just like, I have so much energy and so much life in me, but I don't think I have it for this. I don't think I have it for this. I don't think that I went through this surgery and through all this damn pain for the last few months and still going through what I'm going through to let the Department of Corrections shrink me. The officers, they shrink me because I won't follow their bullshit. Now, I gotta figure this out. I gotta turn this shit in. I gotta figure it out. I don't know how. I don't know how I'm gonna do this. But I don't know if I'm gonna bring awareness. I don't know. But just know, I don't like what y'all been doing. I don't like how y'all did it. And I'm not saying that you guys are not good people to your families or good fathers or uncles or brothers. But you're not a good person if you're only good to the people that you so-called love. That's not making you a good person. You can't choose. A good person doesn't choose who he or she or they or them is good to. They don't choose that. A good person is just a good person. You're just a nice person. It doesn't matter who's in front of you. You care for all. You don't choose who to give this to or who to give that to. That doesn't make sense to me. No. It just made me just think about my life, and I don't fucking know. People say, oh, someone told me that, oh, why did they kill you for your mind or whatever? Why would you want to kill me for my mind? Bitch, I'm crazy. Why would you want to kill me? Whatever. It's just, yeah, why would you want to kill someone like me that just want things to be good? That's it. I know it's not going to be perfect, but just want us to try. Why would you want to hurt someone like me? That shit would never work out right. Going to try to hurt someone like me who wouldn't hurt a fly, but would defend myself if I have to. You feel me? Why would you want to hurt someone like me who has the best interest for everyone? The best intentions. We all have our personal, things we go through, and our personal, stuff we want, whatever, our own life. But as a person, despite everything, you can't take that away from me. No one can take away the person that I am. I'm goofy, I'm loving, I'm caring, I'm daring. I show empathy, but I also sympathize with people. I'm not controlling, but I know what I want, and I know for some reason I have a vision of how certain things just should be or has to be. And the reason why I say it has to be because no one has tried it yet, and all the things they're doing is not working. So like, if you try my way, who are you to say that I'm this person? You don't know who God chooses for what. No one knows. Even I don't know. Even sometimes I get mad at myself for knowing so much or seeing so much, whatever it be in politics or whatever. I see everybody as people. I was just telling an inmate just now before you fell asleep, like, at the end of the day, when you look at everyone in the world, even when it comes to just a religion, everything you look at, it doesn't matter what we say, how we say, and that's fine. Every single body in the entire world bleeds red. The blood is red. We are all the same. It just doesn't matter. But we keep fighting with each other because we are distracted by the color of our hair, the color of our skins, where we came from, this and that. And we're not remembering that, hey, guess what? We all red inside, huh? Maybe we all came from the same, cut from the same cloth. Maybe we all did, but then, we would just use cloths. We're all cut from the same cloths, but the pieces of our garments or cloth that were whatever cut for us are used to make different things, to create whatever. I don't know. I'm still trying to figure this shit out in the right words, but you guys get what I'm saying, right? We all are the same. Come from this one person. Like your mother had children, and she had billions and billions and billions of you, and now you're all are the same because you come from the same parent, but you're still different in your own ways. It doesn't mean that you should stop looking out for your brother or your sister because it's a lot of you and because you're distant. It doesn't mean that. I don't know how to make this shit make sense for the world. I don't know. I feel like wherever I've walked in this earth, and whoever I've come across, I feel like that is my tribe and that's my path. And that's who I'm taking with me. But I can't force people to listen to me. And I know it's killing me because I have to be this person that, as I said, that has to not say nothing. And I'm not good at that. As a child, I had to say nothing because I was a child. You know, I didn't pay my own bills. I didn't take care of myself. But as an adult now, at 31 years old, damn you if you try to keep me quiet. Screw you if you try to take bread from my mouth, or go to hell with you and yours for even trying to come at me in no type of disrespectful way or hurtful way when I have no intentions to do anything to you. You know, like people fight and people have conversations and they have disagreements, and certain things are said that you do not like. I get it, because I've done it too. But that's where we're supposed to wake up. That's why every single day is a new day to do better. Yes, the past is history, and you cannot do without it, because it's what makes us, it's what makes everything that we know. Because you were once 1 year old. In order to become 31, right? You have to go through that shit, right? It's a past, right? So I get what people are saying. I get all that. But right here in the present, I'm choosing to forgive you. Because what you did yesterday, you did it yesterday. So what are you going to do today? What are you going to do now? And that's how that's what it is for me. That's why I love people. Because whatever you did to me when I was 8 or 9, or whatever you did to me when I was 16, you did it, right? It's fine, right? It might have been proper, it might not have been good, but guess what though? Who am I to sit here and ponder about it and worry about it and treat you bad because of it, when I'm seeing that the creator of everything, the one that's able to turn it off and on, still has you here. Who am I? That's all I'm saying. And that's what I'm saying to myself. I'm just tired of the bullshit. I'm tired of everybody in their bullshit. I'm tired of this shit. And I don't want to be around this shit no more. Because I told myself that I want to be the person that is free. Because in all my life, I did stuff for people because I felt like I had to. I don't fucking have to anymore. And that's how I feel. I feel so like I feel like I'm in the belly of the beast, and I'm trying to find a way out. Because at this point, I know exactly what he eats, and I know exactly what he likes. But now, he won't digest me, because he feels like I'm not good for him, or I'm too good for him. So he either gotta throw me out, throw me up, or I gotta get surgically removed or some shit, right? I don't know. But I feel like I'm in the belly of the beast and I gotta get out. And I ain't got no problem with the beast, because he's a beast. He, she, they are beasts. You are who you are now, right? You choose to be a beast, that's you. And I saw what you like to eat. And I'm seeing all the things you're doing. And I still understand why you like to do it. What's the point of it? You know? It's like trying to ask yourself, where does God come from? Well, you know, like, what's the point of that, right? So I was like, what's the point of it? So right now in this time, going with my gut and going with my conscience and who I am, I just feel like this is not for me. And if you are a person out here and you feel like something is not for you, and you feel like people around you taking advantage of what they're, you know, of any situation, you gotta speak up and you gotta say something about it. For real, because we all are, by not saying nothing, we all have become a part of the problem. You know why? And because we have yet to create a solution for any of it. And I feel like I'm the only person out here that's like, in the entire world, you know, that has the mind that I do. You know, and most look at me like, okay, this and that. But hey, let's just get down to business. We can fix this shit. This shit is not supposed to be like this. For real. There's no way. You know, I had surgery and reaching on my butt is bothering me, but I'm trying to hang in there. It's just, you come and you give your all and you do what you're supposed to do. They don't get it. They don't get it because they don't care to get it. But when it comes to them, they want you to get it. That's the part. And that's just life, period. Everything that we do, We are a reflection of each other. We cannot do each other wrong and expect things to go right for us. No. No. I'm sorry. I'm here waiting on my blessing anyway. I'm waiting on my blessing. But as is no, I'm not one to play with, like I'm not gonna do you wrong. Don't do me wrong. All I'm saying is that you guys are full of bullshit. All I'm saying is that you guys can do better. That's all I'm saying. And don't waste my fucking time. Fire me. Because I'm tired. For real. Rather y'all just fire me. If y'all doing this shit here and y'all hire me for this bullshit, like fire me. Fire me now. I'm tired of this bullshit. This is a waste of my time. And all this, you say you take an oath and all this shit. I take an oath for what? An oath I'm taking lie for you? I ain't lying for you. I cannot lie for all you. All you bad. All you evil. And all you not doing what you're supposed to do. Because the Department of Corrections is just a name. The people in charge of the Department of Corrections are really crazy people. They're bad people. Some of them are bad. They're gatekeepers. They need to get the fuck off. Get away. You need to leave. You need to go. Because y'all know, I ain't saying nothing bad. I ain't ridiculing nobody. I ain't saying nothing about none of y'all. I don't know y'all to just talk about y'all on a personal level. But as far as on a professional level, and in the job, which I feel all goes together anyway, y'all shady and y'all dirty. And y'all not right for that. You're wrong. That's it. People like me, I just want to make an honest living. I just want to do right. That's it. I just want to be the change I want to see. That's all. That's it. Nothing else. I don't want to bother nobody. I don't want nobody to bother me. I want to go to work. If I gotta work for y'all bastards, I want to go to work, and I want to go there and do what I'm supposed to do. And whichever person I come across, whichever inmate I come across, I do my job. I make sure they close is clean. I make sure shit is done the right way. I don't just I need to be around no smelling jail. I don't need to be around no freaking 100,000 roaches and rats and shit. I do not need that, okay? That is nasty. All right, love? And it doesn't matter what y'all say, that's nasty. And it's a reflection of who y'all is. And I ain't that. I gotta get the fuck away from y'all. I'm serious. I'm so serious. I'm about to put that video on YouTube. I sure put it on YouTube. Put it the Department of Correction sucks. About to put it. For real. Calm like that. Very, very calm. I gotta put it on there. Because y'all piss me off. And it's like it's a love. I still have a love for like just the whole operations and how things are supposed to operate, because I know how it's supposed to. So I have a love for what it could be. But what y'all got it to? Y'all don't like people. Y'all don't like your own selves. Y'all hurt people that didn't do y'all nothing. Y'all need to do better. And I'm tired, man. I'm so tired that my paycheck wasn't shit, right? Because I've been sick. And it didn't even faze me. I don't have no extra money anywhere. But I just feel like I'm tired. And it's not that. The money's not it. In this world, it's not. I don't think so. I think like it's just cherry on top, right? That we got stuff to do, but I think we're all missing this shit, man. How we treat people defines who we are. And sadly, and even for me, but how we treat people, even when you're upset, defines who you are. And I'm not perfect, guys. I've made mistakes, I'm telling you. That's why I'm saying, like, I'm speaking about those things based off my own experience and based off my own walk. And everything I've done in this world, and I've done so far, through I've placed my feet and I've walked, I always try to be the change I want to see, and see how, why people keep saying this and why I'm saying that. A lot of jobs, people are losing their jobs. A lot of things are going on, but people understand that this stuff stems from it's rooted, it's deeper than people think. It's deeper. We fighting against our own selves. I don't know. everybody's not gonna grasp the way my mind is, the level of conversation I'm having and my topics, and how I'm into detail. Everybody's mind is not there yet, so I have to just wait till y'all can get your mind together, because I don't know what's going on in the world. And that's why I just feel like going to hiding, because I feel like I'm ready for a world. I'm ready to, sorry, how can I say this? I'm ready for a better world, but the people I'm surrounded by has made it very hard for me to do so. I would love to live in a world where love exists, and it doesn't come with, like what I can do for you, how I can do it for you. I would love to live in a world where things were not as hard, just, it's not going to be easy. I don't want it to be easy, but I don't want it to be where, in order for you to just smile or be happy, you need material things or you need whatever. I want it to be that you're happy because of who's around you. You know what I'm saying, though? That kind of stuff. Or you be able to feed someone, or I don't know. I'm still trying to figure that part out too. I don't want to put that in words for you guys, but yeah, until then, let's see. It's all tragic though. So tragic. I don't know. I've always spoke about this stuff with my friends and my partner and my husband or whatever. Just the way I see the world. But I'll never said it on a platform, because it might sound crazy to people, but to me it's not. To me it's reality, and I just don't give a fuck anymore. I'm being so real. You can fire me, I don't care. You guys suck. You guys are not doing what your mission statement says, your core values. You don't practice that shit, and you're pretty much just here milking the cow. If the Department of Corrections has 100,000 employees, I'm just saying, right? Out of 100,000 employees, let me go a little higher. Let's say the Department of Corrections has 200 employees. 200,000. Out of 200,000 employees, only 1,000 are good in my book. Only 1,000. Excuse me. Are good. I'm just saying. Trust me. Most wear their heart on their sleeve. Most make things personal. A lot of people are very insecure. And that's just in the world generally. But when it comes to those kinds of jobs, you have to hire people that are mentally strong based off the experiences in life. You have to hire people who are compassionate, because that is something where you can lose money too. Because the same way how you're making money as the state, you're losing money when you have a lot of bullshit incidents that should not happen. Extreme force being used when it shouldn't be happening. A lot of things, can be done a certain way, and a lot of people can be like trained for the right things or whatever. But hey, you gotta take the trash out first to get that done. And it's a lot of trash in y'all places. A lot. So hey, it's y'all. I'm just there. I doing my job the best way I can right now. But I'm telling y'all, I'm not feeling it. It feels very dark. Like, it's just too much bloodshed. It's too much. It's too much innocent people getting hurt because of how the place is set up. It's a gang, and at the end of the day, I understand that gangs has to exist and all this stuff, but have to exist in order for good to thrive. I get it, but just understand something. To you, the gang leader, the politician or whatever, you have kids, and and you was once a kid too. And when you was a kid, I'm sure there's things that you was hoping for that you had and you could have done, you could have had, that you didn't have at the time. Now that you're older and you have the power to do it, do it. I'm talking about the good parts, not the bad parts, because we all been through shit in our life. If I had told myself I was gonna be someone that, because my dad raped me, I'm about to rape little kids too and do certain things. I'm not gonna say that I didn't have a thought in my mind when I was a kid that it was okay, because that's how powerful the brain can, the devil. What I was the devil, just us as people, we have choices to do whatever, to pick sides. And I could have been one of those persons that step around with little kids because I thought it was normal, right? Because it was done to me, right? No one cared about me, right? But to me, that's weak. That would be very weak of me, because at the end of the day, the child is innocent. The person that I would do that to is innocent. And we always say we don't know things, and that's true that sometimes we don't know what's right and what's best. But when we do know what's right and what's best, we gotta do what's right and what's best, okay? And it's just so you can't say, oh, I don't know what love is. Oh, I don't know. Maybe there's TV, there's social media. You might not know what it feels like, but I'm sure you know what it is. We all do. We all know what right is and we all know what wrong is. Just so we know what love and we know what hate is. We all know the difference. We all know. Every single one, last of us do, on earth. If you don't know between the difference between love and hate, or fake and real, or whatever, I don't know, come see me. You wasn't born on your right mind, and that's fine. I mean, if you was born, like Down syndrome or whatever it is, and you don't identify certain things, then God has placed people in your life that's supposed to look out for you in that way. You get what I'm saying? That's all a part of the plan. So I don't want to hear it. We can do better. We have to do better, because this is not it. And we just stop making it harder for everyone else, especially don't make it hard for me. They just tell me go about my business, but don't make it hard for me, because I have enough in my life on my plate. I don't need nothing else hard for me. You feel me? That's what I'm saying. This shit. No disrespect to y'all, but this shit. So I got this shit been giving me headaches and shit. Like, nah, y'all wrong for this. Y'all evil out here doing people wrong for no reason. You don't have to do extreme force for no reason. You don't have to hurt people. You don't have to give them drugs to make extra money. That means you dirty. Man, I don't know. But I'm here. I'm at this damn job. And I'm just thinking about my life and what I know I can do if the damn chances was given, right? But the chance ain't gonna be given, so I'm about to take it. I'm about to take that shit. For real. And I ain't making no prison to say, oh, wait, I want to make a prison. I want to make a rehabilitation center. I could do a lot better than y'all are doing. I know I could. I sure could. Because I'm telling you, you can still make money. The money you still want to make, you can still make it. The money that y'all say, let's just say the money's not it. I know it's something else. It can't be the money. Because y'all ain't doing it for the money. It cannot be. How y'all even enjoying it? What are you enjoying? You do all this bad shit to make money that you cannot enjoy. Because one thing for sure, one thing's for certain. 99% of us on earth, we got a conscience. A conscience, okay? That shit finna harass you. And if you ain't got a conscience, you a devil. Let me know, so I know who I'm dealing with. Okay? You a devil. If you ain't got no conscience, you a devil. You done switched. You're not real no more. Stay away from me. Okay. We gotta do better for better to happen for us. We can't keep treating people the way we treat them and expect our kids, our generation after us, to have good things happen. We need to break that cycle. 360. Okay? Alright. At least if I sit down watching the inmate, he's sleeping, I'm just chilling. And every time the inmate's like, Missy, we miss you, miss you. Missy is tired. I'm tired. I'm only one person. I can't do everything for everybody. I can't, and I don't mind having to do it because it's my job. But you can only do so much as one person. Yes. And that's why I told you, I'm telling whoever listens to this video, fuck Department of Corrections. Fuck it. Georgia, fuck y'all with that shit. I love y'all. For real, I love y'all, but fuck y'all. Y'all have my email, you have my number. You want to talk, we can talk. But until then, fuck y'all. Until y'all find this video to fire me, fuck y'all. For real, y'all wrong. Y'all ain't ready for change. Y'all liars. You aren't ready for change. You're here to stop the progress. That's it. Just to stop it. Nothing else. Bye. I'm good. If I post this video on Face or wherever I post it, just know I don't need your asses no more. You can kiss my ass. If you see this video, this means I don't need your check no more. God has answered my prayers. I need nothing from you motherfuckers. Y'all evil. And we coming for everything back that God said is his, not y'all's to take. Y'all wrong.